Yeah. First million hit different than a dream suggested. Thought joy would rush in, instead the silence got heavy. Funny how the mountain shrink once you finally standing on it, and hunger just relocate to another section of the spirit. I remember staring at the account like disbelief frozen. Comma after comma, still my chest ain't fully open. Used to think that number meant the trauma disappeared too. Like wealth could evict every memory I lived through. But pain don't respect status, it just dressed better. Anxiety in Taylor suits, still anxiety under pressure. I bought mama a crib with the stairs she always wanted, yet somehow felt guilt hearing her thank me too often. Like a son supposed to save her without applause attached, cause she carried us for years with no cameras capturing that. My friends celebrated loud, bottles sparking in the section, while I sat there doing math on the cost of the obsession. How many nights missed, how many people drifted, how much morality bent, chasing up with mobility wishes. See, the dream kept me alive, but achieving it got eerie, like reaching heaven and discovering the clouds carry emptiness. And the weird part, the hunger actually intensified. Now I wasn't scared of starving, I feared losing everything acquired.
First million feelings, different from the fantasy soul.
Money change your coordinates.
Money change your coordinates. It's not the weather in your soul.
Yeah. I used to envy rich dudes till I became one partially. Then learn wealth create distance, nobody marking honestly. People start speaking freely once your checks get larger. Every conversation start carrying invisible negotiations. Family asking subtly, old friends moving funny. Women loving comfort more than the spirit underneath it. And paranoia grow proportional to the income climbing. Now every favor feel attached to future expectations. Still I can't front, freedom tastes beautiful. Walking in a store and I calculating what the damage do. Sending wires without wondering if the balance survived it. This generational relief disguised as financial triumph. But fulfillment, nah, that ain't so with acquisitions. You gotta face yourself once the struggle stop distracting you. And that's the part nobody tells the young dreamers. Success magnify the cracks you ignore while chasing it.
First million feelings, different from the fantasy soul.
Money change your coordinates.
Money change your coordinates. Not the weather in your
Sometimes I miss the version of me with simpler motivations. Back when hope itself felt richer than the destinations. Now the stakes bigger, losses echo longer in the mirror, and peace become a luxury rarer than the figures. I seen billionaires still searching for approval at dinners, and broke fathers feeling wealthy hearing laughed at the table. So what's the metric really? That's the question I wrestle with. If success cost your spirit, was the trade even intelligent? Still I do it all again. Let me speak honestly, cause poverty romanticizes still deprivation properly. I just wish somebody told me before the first deposit cleared that money solves survival, not the deeper human fears. Yeah. First million came with champagne and quiet confusion, like the finish line moved while I was running toward it. But maybe that's ambition's real design, not satisfaction, just motion. A permanent negotiation between gratitude and desire. I'm still bargaining with both. Fans spinning like thoughts that never stop circling. I learned early, rest is a luxury with conditions. When dreams got deadlines, sleep turned into a victim. Yeah. I've been up so long, I forgot what's still tired feel like. Coffee substitute for peace, I normalize the sleepless nights. Mama used to find me writing verses at the kitchen light. While the world outside was quiet, mine was barely still alive. Ambition had me wild before the money even came in. Back when hunger was the only thing that made me famous. Now the stakes higher, but the habit never faded. I still stare at the ceiling like it's plotting my replacement. See, success don't come with rest, it come with interruption. Phone ringing at 3 a.m, contracts needing discussions. Jet lag in my soul, not just travel inconvenience. Even dreams feel like meetings I attend half conscious. I done turn insomnia into evidence of progress. Like if I ain't sleeping, then I'm obviously evolving. But the body keep receipts that the ego try to bury. Fatigue got a language deeper than the money carry. I seen grown men break, not from laws, but from no pause. Mine running marathons with no applause for the cause. And I relate more than I admit in public spaces, cause every win I got cost nights, I can't replace it.
Sleep debt piling up like unpaid emotion.
Grinding in the dark
while the world keep motion. While the world keep motion. No rest for the driven, just caffeine devotion.
Dreams cost
hours.
Yeah, that reality don't refund. Yeah, I try vacations, still I answer emails oceanside. Mine never leave the office, even when the body's fried. Success make you available to everything except yourself. Hard to hear when every notification demanding wealth. I seen therapists in penthouses talking boundaries, while investors interrupt sessions with urgency. So I learned how to compartmentalize existence. Smile in public, collapse privately in distance. And maybe that's the price of building something lasting. Your peace get collateral damage from the drafting. Everybody want a piece of what you constructing, but nobody see the nights you losing function. Friends say you good, I say yeah, but it's automatic. Truth is, I forgot how silence feel without panic. Rest became suspicious, like I'm missing opportunity. So I keep moving, even when the body losing me.
Sleep debt piling up like unpaid emotion.
Grinding in the dark
while the world keep motion. While the world keep motion. No rest for the driven, just caffeine devotion.
Dreams cost
hours.
That reality don't refund. Funny thing is, I miss the version of me that connect. Before ambition turned exhaustion into a contract. Now stillness feel like guilt, rest feel like regression. Like I owe the future every second of attention. But I know that's dangerous, thinking dressed is discipline. Burnout don't announce itself, it just gradually diminish men. Seen it in CEOs with $1,000,000 expressions. I still look empty despite every single blessing. So I try balance, but the scale's always shifting. Success keep expanding, sleep keep getting restricted. And maybe one day I'll learn how to pause without fear. But today ain't that day, I'm still building through the years. Yeah, sleep debt is invisible till it breaks you slow. Not loud like failure,
just quiet like corrosion.
You still standing,
technically,
but something inside start missing.
Piece by piece,
night by night,
until even rest feel like luxury.
Less proving, more building, less talking about it. 40 feels like clarity dressed in experience. Like every mistake, finally earning this intelligence. I used to chase noise like validation was currency. Now I prefer silence that moves with certainty. The hunger didn't leave, it just changed its direction. From external approval to internal correction. I stopped reacting to everything that don't matter. Let the small talk dissolve while I climb the ladder. Not a fame, but a purpose refined through years. With discipline replaced every one of my fears. See, youth was acceleration without understanding brakes. Now I move deliberate, every step calculated weight. I done lost friends to ego, deals to win patience. So I learned patience is wealth in its purest statement. 40 taught me the difference between motion and progress, between being busy and actually building process. I stopped needing to be right in every conversation. Now I value outcomes over verbal domination. Even success feel different when you've seen enough cycles where winners still lose themselves chasing titles. So I simplified everything I let in my orbit. Less chaos, more structure, more meaningful choices.
40 and focus, I don't move like I used to.
Yeah.
Less proving to the world, more proving what I choose to.
Yeah.
Time made wisdom out of every wrong turn.
Now I build with intention
for what I've learned.
I seen ambition without direction turn men hollow. Chasing applause today, regretting it tomorrow. So I cut distractions like excess from a budget. If it don't serve purpose, I don't even touch it. Success used to feel like a rival, now it feel like stewardship, like I'm responsible for what my choices influence. So I carry weight different, speak less, observe more. Let results do the talking like I learned before. The hunger's still there, but it's no longer desperate. It's strategic, it's patient, it's quietly effective. I'm not competing with others, I'm refining my standard. Try and build something that outlasts every man of a glamour. Ego still whispers, but I answer it slower, like a voice I once knew but don't fully follow. Because experience taught me every loud decision usually hides something deeper in the collision.
40 and focus, I don't move like I used to. Less proving to the world, more proving what I choose to. Time made wisdom out of every wrong turn.
Now I build with intention
for what I've learned.
Truth is, clarity don't come with celebration. It comes with subtraction and quiet revelations. You realize what matters after years of excess, and peace becomes richer than external success. I don't need to be everywhere, seen by everybody. I need alignment with the purpose that carries my body. And that shift alone changed how I define winning. Less about arrival, more about how I'm living. So I move with intention, not urgency anymore. Because urgency once cost me everything before. Now I respect time like it's the final authority, and let maturity guide what matters to me. Yeah. 40 in focus is an age's perspective, a filter for energy, decision selective. I
still want more, but I want it with meaning.
Not noise, not ego, not temporary feeling.
Just something solid enough to stand on through time.
Something built with a mind
that finally aligned.
And if youth was about proving,
then this stage is about choosing
everything with intention
and losing nothing that matters in return.
I talk permanence, came from environments where nothing had inheritance. So I learned early, time is the only real estate, and legacy the only way you negotiate with fate. Yeah. I seen too many legends fade into forgotten names. So I never trusted comfort or the concept of just change, because change without structure just dissolves into silence. And silence is where history gets rewritten in violence. Not physical but cultural, erasure through forgetting, where the word get reduced to a moment worth betting. So I move like retirement was never the goal line, just a soft illusion so to shorten the timeline. See, dead men don't retire, they either vanish or echo, and I refuse to be the first type on that spectrum. So I built with intention, not applause or applause chasing, something that survives beyond my breathing and pacing. Because money is temporary, attention even shorter, but ideas with structure become generational order. I don't want farewell dinners or gold watch ceremonies. I want systems still breathing when they speak my testimony. The hustle taught me motion, but wisdom taught endurance. That permanence requires more than ambition, insurance. It requires architecture, not just appetite. A blueprint that survives beyond the final night.
Dead men don't retire, they just change form. Some live through legacy, some fade in the storm. I'm building something time cannot dissolve. Something that exists when I'm no longer involved.
I used to think success was the final destination, till I realized it's just a stage of continuation. Because applause don't equal survival of the idea, and wealth don't guarantee you'll still be here. So I started asking different questions entirely. What outlives the body? What transcends the legacy? Not the car, not the watch, not the temporary fame, but systems that still function when nobody says your name. See, death is inevitable, but disappearance is optional. If what you build becomes structurally philosophical, a language and method, a way of creating value that continues long after the crowd stops valuing you. So I treat every decision like it writes in ink, not for now, but for how future generations think. Because retirement is a privilege, but impact is earned, and permanence is the lesson I finally learned.
Dead men don't retire, they just change form. Some live through legacy, some fade in the storm. I'm building something time cannot dissolve. Something that exists when I'm no longer involved.
Truth is, I don't fear aging, I fear relevance. Not in fame, but in structural absence, where everything you built disappears with your breath. Nothing remains once you step into death. So I move with awareness of that final equation, turning short-term wins into long-term foundation. Because legacy ain't ego, it's continuity. A bridge between your time and infinity. And if I got one mission before the silence arrives, it's to make sure what I built continues live. It's not as memory, but it's work and design that outlasts the body, the voice, and the mind. Yeah. Dead men don't retire. They just either disappear or remain. One fades into nothing. One becomes more than a name, And I choose the latter every time that I build. Not for applause, not for ego, but for what's real. Because time don't care who once stood at the top. Only what continues when the heartbeat stops. So I build like I won't be remembered for me, but for what keeps existing long after I leave. Towers casting shadows on forgotten blocks, where they teach exclusion, we was learning how to walk. Different classrooms, same hunger in the stomach though. One got diplomas, one got survival on the low. Yeah. Yeah. I seen Ivy League gates from the outside looking in, while the block taught calculus, a loss and where it ends. They was reading Plato, we was reading body language, trying to calculate what smile really came with danger. Funny how they call it merit when the doors stay locked, but my hood produced geniuses they never taught. We build economies with no internships or mentors, just instinct, trial, error, consequences as instructors. See, they measure intelligence through polished articulation. We measure it through whether you make it past the station. Same ambition, different rooms that get evaluated in. One gets scholarships, one gets surveillance and containment. I learned words like equity from people who denied it, while creating systems that depended on our silence. So I took street logic in the boardroom environments, where handshake agreements hide the real assignments. They thought I was naive in tailored suits and confidence, not knowing I survive environments built on dominance. So when they speak in jargon trying to obscure the leverage, I translate every sentence back to what they really meant. Yeah. Poison Ivy League, where the gates stay selective. Knowledge coded in a way that keeps the rest neglected. But we built our own curriculum from pressure and pain. Turn survival into wisdom they could never explain. Yeah. I sat in rooms with men who inherited decisions while I inherited hunger and precision under pressure systems. They debated philanthropy like it was seasonal fashion. We debated rent money like it was life or passing. Still I never felt inferior, just differently equipped, cause the hood teach negotiation under existential risk. Every conversation could determine if you eat or starve. So I carry that sharpness into every corporate bar. Now they call it visionary when I speak in meetings. Same voice they once ignored when I had nothing speaking. Funny how credentials validate the same intelligence when the accent and the setting shift the perception elements. But I don't resent it fully, I just observe the pattern. How access masquerades as natural talent factors. Meanwhile, whole neighborhoods full of undiscovered thinkers, just lacking invitation to the tables they invented. Poison Ivy League, where the gates stay selective. Knowledge coded in a way that keeps the rest neglected. But we built our own curriculum from pressure and pain. Turn survival into wisdom they could never explain. Truth is, education never belonged to the buildings. It belonged to the ones who had to learn through conditions. We study consequences while they study theory. We learn urgency early, they learned it yearly. So when I sit across from executives with pedigrees, I don't feel outclassed, I feel differently seasoned. They got papers, I got pages, written in survival. Both forms of intelligence, just different survival manuals. And maybe that's the real class war they never discuss. Not poor versus rich, but access versus trust. Still I move through both worlds with calculated awareness, knowing knowledge ain't equal if opportunity is selective. Yeah, ivy covered walls, but roots still grow outside. And sometimes the strongest minds never get recognized, but they exist in corner stores, kitchens, stoops, and train rides. Building mental empires without permission slips. And one day the system will call it innovation, after ignoring it for generations. Same story, different semester. Alarm clock ringing like a judge with a sentence. Sun ain't even up, I'm already chasing redemption. Where I'm from, waste of time become expensive. Every second need to feed you with deepen the resentment. I learned early, sound richer than the money pal, cause cash come back around. Lost hours never reconciled. Mama worked grave shifts, still woke before the sunrise. Running on survival and coffee-colored bloodshot eyes. That image stayed with me longer than any sermon did. Grinding wasn't motivation, it was how the furnace lived. So I treated every minute like a brick on construction sites, trying to build escape routes out of discipline, sacrifice. While my friends chased parties, I was mapping distribution, watching hustlers move product with executive precision. Block chart inventory before I knew accounting terms. Every fiend a repeat customer, every corner had returns. See, routine saved me more than talent ever could. Consistency the closest thing to freedom in my neighborhood. Because chaos raised us, structure felt revolutionary. Keeping schedules in environments designed temporary. I used to write my goals beside unpaid utility notices. Dreaming in the dark while the fridge hum hopelessness. Now calendars packed tighter than the trains at rush hour. Still terrified of idleness, like poverty got resurrection powers.
Clockwork,
everything moving precise.
can't afford hesitation.
When survival got a price.
Tick, tick, tock.
Hear the pressure in the gears.
Every minute that you waste
Disappear.
into the year.
Yeah. I done seen gifted dudes lose to inconsistency, and average men build kingdoms off relentless energy. Talent make excuses, discipline move regardless. That's why the broke stay dreaming, why the focus build markets. I turn insomnia into another form of labor, writing verses at 4 a.m. while staring at skyscrapers, trying to outrun the feeling I was born behind the leaders. Like success was upstairs and the elevator broken. Even now luxury don't slow my internal metronome. Mine still operating like the rent due tomorrow morning. Meetings, flights, studio sessions, contract negotiations. Every hour accounted for like prison conversations. People call it obsession, maybe that's accurate. But hunger don't retire just because your address upgraded. The clock don't care about your feelings or your followers. And humble kings and corner boys with equal cold authority.
Clockwork,
everything moving precise.
can't afford hesitation.
When survival got a price.
Tick, tick, tock.
Hear the pressure in the gears.
Every minute that you waste
Disappear
into the year.
Yeah, truth is, I fear stagnation more than failure nowadays. Cause failure teaches adjustments, comfort slowly digs your grave. Seeing men get rich, spiritually decay. No purpose past the purchase, no mission past the praise. So I stay in motion like the city trains beneath me. Still hearing mama footsteps rushing through the weak streets. Still seeing old heads sitting idle by the liquor store, talking about what they would've done before the windows closed. That's why I honor time like religion in my household. Every sunrise, another invoice for the goals owed. And maybe all ambition really is at root level. A scared younger, trying to outrun the sound of empty kettles.
Clockwork,
The world keeps spinning, whether you ready or not.
clockwork,
Opportunities don't knock forever, neither do bodies stay young.
time,
So I work like tomorrow got auctioned already.
bye.
Like every minute borrowed from a darker possibility. Yeah. Time the only billionaire. Nobody can rob from death. Rearview mirror conversations with my paranoia. Black truck behind me, 3 lights too long, I notice. Success make the room brighter and the shadows more crowded. Hard to tell envy from love when both smiling around you. I learned surveillance before I learned trust completely. Cops circling the block like vultures over weakened species. Helicopters painted bedrooms blue through dirty curtains. Kids doing homework while the sirens roll percussion. So even now when foreign cars with chauffeurs and credentials, I still scan every entrance like survival mandatory mental. Old habits don't retire, they evolve with the lifestyle. Paranoia just ambition after trauma gets successful. See, rivals ain't always enemies announcing their intentions. Sometimes they the friends applauding hardest at your functions. Sometimes it's executives shaking hands across the table, already planning how to own you. Through the language and the paperwork, I keep my circle small enough to fit inside confession booths. Cause secrets leak fastest from people close emotionally. Had a dude I fed start discussing me with detectives. There's desperation, make loyalty negotiable under pressure. That's when I realized fame. In the streets, identical cousins both keep you hyper aware. Both profit off your vulnerability. And every blessing bring attention you ain't mentally prepared for. The higher you ascend, the more eyes start calculating angle. Eyes in the rearview, watching every movement. Can't relax fully when survival built a blueprint. Sirens in my memory louder than the music. Even in success, I still move like I could lose it. I used to stash work inside cereal boxes at mama crib. Now we're counting side assets through corporations and partnerships. Funny how the tactics change, but the instincts stay consistent. Protect the operation, trust limited, stay distant. Dinner with investors, still my back against the wall though. Reading body language like interrogation protocol. See envy move quieter when money gets substantial. Nobody throw punches, they just sabotage your momentum. And law enforcement different, when your profile elevate. Now they smile for the cameras while investigating quietly. One mistake from your past become a headline for the public. America love redemption, long as you don't surpass assumptions. So I mastered calm faces while the pressure kept expanding. Speaking measured in interviews, silence became strategic. Because one loose sentence can cost millions in perception. And perception nowadays worth more than actual innocence. Eyes in the rear view, watching every movement. Can't relax fully when survival built a blueprint. Sirens in my memory louder than the music. Even in success, I still move like I could lose it. True fit is hypervigilance, exhausting on the nervous system. Body never fully leave environments that almost killed it. I sleep light, dream sharp, wake up checking windows. Mind still living somewhere between abundance and survival mode. But maybe that's the tax for making it out alive. You carry every close call into the better life. Every funeral raid, betrayal stitched into your posture. So caution for personality more than temporary armor. Still I thank the fear partially. Let me keep it honest. It sharpen my awareness when complacency would've drowned me. Just wish I knew peace without needing exes mapped nearby. Without hearing danger every time success get too quiet. Rearview full of ghosts. Some jealous, some dead, some disguised as affection. And the crazy part, you never fully know which is which. So you keep driving, windows tinted, mind racing faster than the engine. Praying the future don't resemble what chased you from the past. Turning temporary wins into permanent arrangement. What's a bag if it die when you stop running? I'm trying to build something that outlives the hunger. Yeah. I came from rent receipts and eviction conversations where owning anything felt like hallucination. So my early definition of success was survival. Now I'm thinking in the states, equity and revival. Not just me eating, but the whole bloodline seated. Tables where my last name finally get repeated. I watch men chase wealth but never change conditions. Just upgraded struggle with no structurable position. So I shifted my focus from income to influence. From being in the room to redesigning who moves. And see generational poverty ain't just lack of money, it's lack of access to decision-shaping countries. So I study how they pass power through silence, through trust, through land, through legal compliance, while my people debate it. Get rich as a concept, others already own the system. We was locked in, that realization hit harder than any loss I had. Cause hustle without ownership just recycle the past. So I started asking different questions entirely. Not how much I make, but who inherits behind me. Generational deed, I'm signing for tomorrow. Turning borrowed time into something they can follow. Not just success, but a structure that remains. A blueprint for the ones who carry my name. I seen empires fall cause nobody secured the root. All shine on the surface but no ownership proof. So when the founder gone, everything dissolved quick. Like success was just a moment, not a constructed script. That's why I move different now with intention layered. Every asset got a future beyond the player. I'm not trying to die rich, I'm trying to die established, with systems that still function when my voice no longer active. Land equity, stakes in the infrastructure, so my people don't inherit just memories of struggle, but participation in markets that used to exclude us. But ownership becomes the language that includes us. And I know that sound heavy, but I'm clear in intention. Cause freedom without structure is temporary invention. I don't trust applause anymore as achievement. I trust what survives when I'm no longer speaking.
Generational deed, I'm signing for tomorrow.
Generational deed.
Turning borrowed time into something they can follow.
Not
just success, but a structure that remains. A blueprint for the ones who carry my name.
Truth is, I used to chase validation through earnest. Now I chase permanence through strategic learning. Money fade, attention fade, relevance shorten, but ownership outlives every moment recorded. So I move slower, but the moves carry more weight. Less reaction, more construction of fate. And maybe that's maturity disguised as ambition. Understanding legacy is long-term decision. I'm not just building for applause or recognition. I'm building for absence, for time, for transition. So when I'm gone, the work still speaks fluent continuation. Not just success story, but structural foundation.
Generational deed.
It's more than paper and ink.
It's thinking beyond
what your lifetime can reach.
It's asking what stays,
when your name stops being current.
What breathes when your presence
no longer is urgent.
And if I did it right,
they won't just remember me.
They won't just remember me.
They'll inherit something I never got. I can hear the burrow fading. Young boy with a metro card and dangerous motivation. Skyline look different when you seen it from the basement. Like success lives somewhere past the bridges and the hatred. Marcy houses raised me with cracked smiles and survival tactics, where mothers made Thanksgiving out of near empty cabinets. Basketball courts thought politics quicker than civics classes. Every handshake had conditions, every friendship carried static. I used to stare downtown like it owed me explanations. Why the light shine brighter where the rich was congregating. Why cops patrol my side like an occupied location. Why Wall Street robbed legally and called it innovation. So I rode that J train with my dreams tucked discreetly. Tim's dirty from the hallway, ambition looking pricey. Manhattan smell cleaner, conversations move colder. Everybody walk fast like time physically owned them. I sold records out the trunk while executives ignore me. Now the same buildings got my name inside the boardrooms. Funny transformation from suspicious to important, all because the same hustler learned terminology for corporate. But internally, the distance felt stranger than geography. You can lead a hood physically, mentally it follows you. Every luxury hotel still remind me of eviction notices. Cause once you lived uncertain, comfort never fully settled in. From Marcy to Manhattan, it's more than mileage travel. There's pain learning business, survival wearing tailored fabrics. Still the mirror show the boy from the project lobby. Just with better clothes and deeper forms of anxiety. First meeting in Midtown, I studied everybody posture. Men talking buildings with the confidence of mobsters. Difference was they legal when their ancestors had leverage. Mine left me instincts and the talent for applying pressure. See, the hood prepared me for these corporate negotiations. Same snakes, same egos, just expensive decorations. Everybody smiling while calculating your usefulness. Block lessons translated perfect to the music biz. I learned silence carry power when the room expect performance. And ownership, the difference between wealth and being momentary. So while rappers chased applause, I chased infrastructure. Trying to buy back time the system stole from my mother now. Penthouse views where I once couldn't pay cable. Eating with investors who would have crossed streets to avoid us. Yet somehow the loneliness intensified with elevation. Cause success separates you slowly from your original language. I'm from Marcy to Manhattan. That's more than mileage travel. It's pain learning business, survival wearing tailored fabrics. Still the mirror show the boy from the project lobby, just with better clothes and deeper forms of anxiety. Sometimes I ride through Brooklyn just to hear myself think clearer. Old heads not different when your billboard getting bigger. Kids look at the Maybach like the vehicle miraculous, not knowing every luxury still parked beside some sacrifices. See, ambition got attacks, they don't explain the motivation speeches. You lose versions of yourself while chasing better sequences. And home stop feeling like a place of moral memory. Too rich for the corner, too scarred for high society. But maybe that's the journey for everybody born forgotten, turning pain into a passport through impossible environments. Marcy gave me hunger, Manhattan taught me ownership. Together built a man who learned survival ain't the total win. Yeah. From project benches to marble office floors, still hearing sirens underneath the applause. The funny thing about success, the destination never erase the departure point. You just carry both worlds at once. One in your pocket, one in your chest. Every escape route, young enough to dream, old enough to know the stakes. Now before I learned the game, I learned what hunger tastes like. My cousin showed me numbers before algebra could reach me. Said the block teach business if the schools refuse to teach it. Hallways smell like piss, elevators full of secrets. Every floor another sermon about survival and allegiance. Mama worked double, still the rent came with aggression. Landlord knocking harder than police during elections. I watched the count singles like they carry resurrection. That's when money turned from paper into human protection. So I mapped every route like the city was a chessboard. Legal money slow when your stomach touching death's door. Sold CDs, sold hope, sold teas by the register. And the other white product moved quicker than investors. I ain't glorified, I'm just speaking what occurred when opportunity quiet. Desperation get loud first. See the hustlers on the Ave look freer than the workers. Gold ropes over scars, confidence beneath the curses. Young mind, big dreams, liquor store philosophy. Trying to buy them all from today's catastrophe. Every loss gave clarity, every win increased paranoia. Had to learn the price of eating with the wolves before they spoil you. Paper routes, all I knew was paper routes. Trying to turn eviction notices into different houses. Dreams don't sleep where I'm from, they stay anxious. Everybody chasing life through conditions made dangerous. Fiends lying around the corner like the newest sneakers dropping. Meanwhile, preachers promise heaven while the cupboard's staying empty. Hard to fear jail cell when your kitchen look depressing. Hard to trust the system when the system never checked for me. So I wrote my own laws in the margins of survival. Every handshake carried risk, every friend became a rival. Police lights in the mirror made the night feel biblical. Trying not to drown while the ocean get political. I seen smart dudes lose to a 5-minute decision, and dumb dudes rich off another man's addiction. That's the contradiction, nobody print in the papers. The hood raised accountants with no access to the bankers. Every dollar had a face attached behind the earnings. Mama's back, little sister school closed at the opening. I wasn't chasing chains, I was hunting for a breathing room. Trying to make a future out of hallway and a broken broom. Paper routes, all I knew was paper routes. Trying to turn eviction notices into different houses. Dreams don't sleep where I'm from, they stay anxious. Everybody chasing life through conditions made dangerous. Now the same train platform, feel different when I pass it. Ghost of who I was, still leaning by the brackets. Young boy with the hoodie and the eyes full of static, looking at the skyline like ownership was magic. Truth is, every kingpin started as somebody's son, trying to outrun humiliation for the damage done. And every honest man alive got a price when survival speak. Morality get blurry when your fridge making hollow squeaks. I learned money ain't evil, it's a passport out of pressure. But chasing it forever turn your soul into collateral. Still I think the nights, the hunger made a strategist, cause pain gave the blueprint before success could draft a kid. Yeah. Before the suits and the business calls, before champagne got involved, it was cold stairs, dark nights, burnt bulbs in the hallway. Mama praying I don't become what the block saw in me. Funny thing, the dream wasn't riches, just enough money so the people I love could finally exhale. Every risk I ever took had a face behind it. One woman, two jobs, still smiling through the crisis. Rent due notices folded in her apron pocket while she prayed I never become what the block taught it. I watched my mother turn pennies into protection, while the landlord turned kindness into monthly aggression. She never complained loud, just adjusted her expression like pain was something normal, not a form of oppression. I learned early that a tide had a different meaning. Not exhaustion from living, but exhaustion from still believing. So every hustle I touched had a silhouette behind it, like a future was the reason every corner got visited. I seen her skip meals just to stretch the groceries longer, while I plotted ways to make the situation stronger. Not for me, for her, that was always the mission. Every illegal decision wrapped in good intention. Funny how survival can disguise itself as ambition when your moral compass bending under heavy conditions. I wasn't chasing money, I was chasing her relief, trying to turn a sacrifice into something she could keep. Every bill I paid later felt like rewriting history, like I owed her more than gratitude could ever give me. And she never asked for nothing but a better tomorrow, while I carried guilt heavier than anything I borrowed. See, love in my household wasn't loud or cinematic, it was quiet, consistent, built inside the static.
Mother's rent was the reason I couldn't fail. Every dollar had her footsteps inside the trail.
She never said
save me, but I heard it clear.
And every time,
and every tired smile, trying to hide a fear.
Yeah, I remember the eviction notice taped to the door frame, like a countdown to shame. Nobody should endure the same. Neighbors acting deaf while the tension filled the hallway. And I promised her silently, I changed the whole pathway. That promise became pressure, pressure turned to motion, motion turned to obsession disguised as devotion. Now I sign checks with more zeros than I could imagine, but I still hear her voice in every financial transaction. Like, don't forget where you came from, mixed with pride, and don't let success erase the tears I cried. So I buy a peace in ways she never requested, but inside I know I'm just repaying what I witnessed. Still I struggle with the fact she had to carry me while I was busy learning how to turn pain into strategy. Every victory I claim got her fingerprints embedded, cause without a struggle none of this would have existed.
Mother's rent was the reason I couldn't fail.
Mother's rent.
Every dollar had her footsteps inside the trail.
Yeah, she never said
save me, but I heard it clear.
But I heard it clear.
And every tired smile, trying to hide fear.
Yeah. Truth is, I never fully paid that debt emotionally, cause what she gave wasn't currency, it was identity. She taught me dignity can survive under pressure, even when the world tries to reduce your measure. And now success feel like a reflection of her endurance, not my achievement, but a quiet insurance. Still I try to honor her in every move I make, because everything I am is something she couldn't escape. And maybe that's the real reason I keep pushing forward. Not greed, not ego, just love translated torn. The sun trying to rewrite every night she went without. In the mornings, she can finally live without doubt. Yeah. Mother's rent turned into mansion keys, but the real payment was a peace. Every success still carries a breath inside it. Every win still echoes a sacrifice. And if I ever forget that truth for a second, The guilt reminds me immediately, love don't always shout. It's correction in motion. Sometimes it just survives, turning centuries of extraction into something approaching devotion. They counted us out. We started counting assets. Now we rewriting balance sheets from the ashes. I'm from a place where equity was never in the conversation. Only thing we owned was patience and limitation. So I study how wealth moved through generations quietly, while we was taught to celebrate survival as finality. See, they built empires off land we was barred from touching, and sold us dreams we can never afford purchasing. So I don't just want money, I want position and instruction, not participation. I want ownership of the function. Black equity mean more than just stacking a fortune. It's control over narratives, land, and proportion. Because every dollar we earn inside systems designed still circulates upward. If ownership ain't defined, I watch talent get harvested, brilliance get rented, while the blueprint for power stayed heavily guarded and censored. So I stopped thinking like a worker inside their machine, and started thinking like the architect of what it means to exist outside dependency on permission granted, where my people don't just survive but expand it. From neighborhoods labeled as risk zones and lost causes, to institutions where we set the laws and clauses. Cause equity ain't just wealth, it's decision authority. It's rewriting who gets included in financial story. Black equity,
not just money in circulation.
It's ownership, it's power,
it's reclamation.
From denied access to designed elevation.
We turning pain into structural foundation.
I seen too many generations rent their existence, while others pass down empires through persistence. So I ask myself what legacy really requires. Not applause, but systems that don't expire. Cause wealth without control just recreates the cycle, where we hustle for crumbs while they own the recital. I'm talking board seats, land deeds, infrastructure, where we stop being consumers and become the manufacturers. And yeah, they gon' call it radical, maybe even aggressive, but every form of freedom started out as excessive, until it became normal, then it became history. Now I'm trying to make ownership the new ministry, not for ego but for balance, long overdue. For every opportunity we was never told was true. So when I say equity, I mean correction in full, not symbolic gestures but structural pull.
Black equity, not just money in circulation.
It's ownership, it's power,
it's reclamation.
From denied access to designed elevation.
We turning pain into structural
foundation. Truth is, survival was never supposed to be the ceiling, but we normalized limitation as a feeling. Now I'm unlearning everything scarcity taught me, while building systems they said we could never properly. And I don't blame the hustle, I respect the necessity, but I refuse to let necessity define legacy. So I move different now, calculated and patient, turning temporary wins into permanent creation. Because equity means presence in decision rooms, where futures get written and distributed too. And if we absent there, then we always remain at the mercy of structures we never could change. Yeah, black equity is not a slogan, it's a shift from labor to leverage, from survival to lift. It's asking who owns what we built with our hands, and ensuring we don't just work but expand. Because history already showed us the cost of building everything and still ending up lost. So now we change the math. We don't just earn, we own. We return what was never returned to us. Church packed full of killers, mothers, fiends, and pallbearers. Full ownership phone. Funny how death make the block speak softer. To the casket close and survival restart up. We carry smoke through the aisle like unfinished business. Same hands that touch the work now adjusting suit fittings. Mama crying from a place language can't translate. Pastor preaching heaven while the crew avoid eye contact. He was 26, that's ancient where we came from. In the hood, old age of luxury, few names touch. Used to stash crack vials inside the baby diaper bag. Said police never search innocence, then he laughed after. That laugh still echoed through the project stairwells, along with broken promises and gun smoke, air smells. See, he wasn't evil, just cornered by economics, trying to turn crumbs into something that resembled options. And ain't that every hustler's autobiography? Survival mixed with ego, fear stitched beside ambition. He bought his mama couches, paid tuition for his sister. Then got addicted to the feeling of being needed by the system. The streets will crown you king long as the money circulate. They mourn you for a week before replacing your location. I learned that at his funeral, watching youngins study faces. Already seeing vacancies where dead men used to stand at. Eulogy for a hustler.
Liquor poured on the pavement. Another dream wrapped in flowers and cremation arrangements. Black still spinning while the names keep changing. We call it bad luck. Knowing damn well it's the same script.
I remember Rico got hit over territory confusion, meaning two broke men died chasing identical illusions. Newspapers called them criminals, that's the easy description. Never mention redline schools or the missing supervision. Never mention how America profit off desperation. Private prisons need customers, same as corporations. See the hood and Wall Street speak closer than admit it. Both move product, both value profit over human limits. Difference is one wear ties, one wear designer denim. One get audited by IRS, one memorialized on murals. And I survived somehow, though survival come complicated. Cause you start questioning why your grave never got selected. Every coffin lower, make the living feel indicted, like maybe God kept you breathing just to carry all the memories. Now success tastes strange, champagne mixed with survivor guilt. I toast with trembling hands, thinking who should've shared this wealth, yo.
Eulogy for a hustler. Liquor poured on the pavement. Another dream wrapped in flowers and cremation arrangements. Blocks still spinning while the names keep changing. We call it bad luck. Bad luck. Knowing damn well it's the same.
Truth is, most hustlers die long before the bullets touch them. Stress kills slower, pride bury men by the dozens. You learn to distrust love, sleep light, think hostile. Every friendship become temporary under pressure cycles. And the money, it disappear quicker than the legends last. New crews, new corners, same ghosts in the shattered glass. Still I speak their names with respect and contradiction, cause they taught me resilience inside impossible conditions. Taught me every man alive just want dignity attached to him, even if he gotta risk tomorrow for a taste of it. So this ain't glorification, it's just documentation of what survival look like. Absent real opportunity stations. Rest in peace to every soul the block consumed. Every mother still sleeping with the hallway light on. Every kid studying hustlers more than presidents, cause those were the only success stories nearby. Maybe that's the tragedy, not that they chase money, but that death in the glass, but the silence get deadly. Funny how elevation don't erase the old sections, just make the distance sharper between blessings and questions. First class seat, but my spirit still coach bound. Looking out the window like I owe the whole town. Old friends on group chats I barely respond to. Not cause I forgot them, but cause I outgrew the room too. That truth hurt different when success in your passport. Every mile it remind you what you was last for. I seen them on the curb when I pulled off in black cars. Same block, same faces, same dreams that got passed on. And I swear I didn't mean to leave them behind me, but ambition don't wait for emotional timing. So I carry guilt like luggage that don't fit overhead, while the pilot announced routes I never thought I'd get. From Marcy nights to skies where the stars look reachable. Still the weight in my chest feel barely breathable. Cause what's elevation if it separates your soul from your people? I buy gifts and bread, try to balance the sequel, but money don't translate what presents used to fix. It just decorate distance with expensive prints. And I laugh with investors while remembering corners where laughter meant survival, not quarterly performance. Now I sip something rare over oceans and deadlines, but I miss being broke with nobody left behind.
Guilt trip first class, flying over memories, trying to outrun the past, but it sits right next to me. Luxury views don't erase where I came from. They just make the distance feel too real to outrun.
I tried explaining it once to a friend from the block. He said you changed, like success came with a lock. And maybe you're right, but change got layers they don't see. You can elevate physically and still bleed mentally. I sent money back, but it never feels balanced. Like I traded presents for a financial allowance. Old homies asking when you coming back around, while I'm stuck in boardrooms where they redefine value now. And I hate that I can't split myself cleanly in half. One side counting blessings, one side stuck in the past. Every flight feel like I'm escaping something sacred, but staying with a man, I never broke the matrix. So I sit with that contradiction in silence. Success and guilt sharing the same residence alignment. And the worst part, nobody tells you this truth, that winning can feel like a loss in disguise of proof.
Guilt trip first class, flying over memories, trying to outrun the past, but it sits right next to me. Luxury views don't erase where I came from. They just make the distance feel too real to outrun.
Truth is, I don't know if I left or got taken, if success is escape or emotional displacement. Some nights I replay every choice I ever made, wondering who I saved and who I accidentally changed. Cause growth come with receipts, you don't get to refuse. And elevation always leaves somebody to lose. But I still love them, even if they feel far, even if my reality now behind glass cars. I just hope they understand the weight behind the shine, that every mile up cost me pieces of my mind. And if guilt the price of making it out the frame, then maybe I still pay it in full every day. Yeah. First class ticket, same broken reflection. Clouds look soft, but the thoughts stay heavy.
I'm up here, but I'm not above it,
just further away
from where I started.
And sometimes
distance don't feel like success,
it feel like memory.
Learning how to hurt quietly,
still flying,
still flying,
still thinking. Late night vapor in the mind I can't silence. Writing truths I never said out loud in my violence. No audience here, just me and the reflection in the version of me I keep avoiding in confession. Yeah, yeah. Dear me, I've been running from your voice for years, drowning you in ambition just to mute your fears. Acting like success erased what you never healed, when really every win just cover what you concealed. I owe you honesty, not applause from the world, not the jewelry, the houses, or the luxury pearls, but the night you were scared and still kept going anyway, when nobody believed, but you refused to decay. I remember you clear before the armor got heavy, before survival turned your heart cold and steady. You were softer then, but not weaker, just open till pain taught you silence was safer than hoping. Now you speak in strategy, but thinking survival. Every relationship filtered through fair revival of old wounds reopening, of trust getting costly, so you built walls so high even love got lost in. And I can't blame you fully, I understand why, but I miss how you used to look people in the eye without calculating outcomes or hidden intentions, before paranoia became second dimension. The letter I never sent still sitting in me, words I bury deep where nobody can see. Confessions of a man I'm still learning to face, between who I became and who I can't replace. Yeah, I know you resent some of the choices we made, the friendships we lost, the innocence we traded for access, for power, for a version of freedom that still don't feel like the peace that we needed. We learned to win but forgot how to feel it, to celebrate moments without trying to seal it with anxiety dressed as preparation for loss. Like every blessing got a hidden exhaust. And I'm sorry for the nights we refused to rest, treating exhaustion like proof we was obsessed, when really it was fear disguised as ambition. A man running from stillness instead of decisions. But I want you to know we didn't fail completely. We survived environments that tried to defeat me, and even if we lost parts we can't retrieve, we built something real enough for others to believe. The letter I never sent still sitting in me, words I bury deep where nobody can see. Confessions of a man I'm still learning to face, between who I became and who I can't replace. Yeah. Truth is, I don't hate you, I just don't fully know you. We evolved into someone I forgot how to hold to, but I'm trying now, in the silence of writing, to reconcile the war we've been quietly fighting. Because success with ourselves becomes a hollow reflection, and I'm tired of winning while losing direction. So I write this not as judgment, but restoration. A conversation delayed through years of migration, from who we were to who we had to become. Now asking if survival is truly enough. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the letter was never meant to be sent. Maybe it's just where honesty finally vents. No audience, no stage, no applause in the room. Just me and the truth I've been avoiding too soon. And if healing is real, it starts here in this page, where the man I became finally meets his own age. No more hiding, no more pretending, just understanding.
Conversations over sirens in the night air. Young boys counting hope folded inside their nightmares. Funny how a dollar bill can feel like a right there, or feel like a tombstone depending who ain't here. Yeah. 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 Green faces only, that's the language of the corner, where respect got a price and survival got a quota. Mama used to stretch meals like miracles from Jehovah. Meanwhile, politicians only drove through for exposure. See, money ain't cash, it's the absence of embarrassment. It's Christmas morning gifts instead of awkward comparisons. It's light staying on when the winter bring the bitterness. It's not hearing collectors talk rappers to your relatives. So I chased it with the hunger of a runaway slave. Every dollar like revenge on the conditions that raised me. Couple friends caught cases, couple names on the pavement. And every funeral made ambition feel sacred. We toasted for success with the same hands that bury brothers. Hard to celebrate clean when the guilt's still hovering over us. Bought watches just to prove we escaped our beginnings. But trauma don't care if the ceiling got Venetian linens. I done seen rich men crying penthouses at dawn, and broke men laugh louder with the pressure fully on. That's why I never judged a man strictly by appearance. Some people wear jewelry, some people wear endurance. Yeah. Yeah. Green faces only, that's the anthem of the tired. Try and buy a little peace while the world sell fire. Money don't heal pain, it just give pain privacy. Yeah. Still we chase it like salvation, tied inside currency. I used to think a million meant the suffering would vanish, till I touched it and discovered new dimensions of the panic. Now lawyers at the meetings, accountants at the dinners, everybody say they love you when your pocket's getting thicker. The hood's still calling though, same ghosts on the voicemail, same moms losing sons before they old enough for coattails. So every win feel haunted, every toast got tension. Success built a mansion, but progress still got entrance. And every move silent when your life start elevating. Friends clap different when your tax bracket changes. See, wealth expose character quicker than being broke do. Some will celebrate your flight, some resent what you flew through. Me, I just wanted freedom from the constant calculations. How much gas left, how much rent due, what's the balance now? Dying with a wine's older than my childhood, still can't shake the feeling. None of this was guaranteed good. Green faces only, that's the anthem of the tired. Try and buy a little peace while the world sell fire. Money don't heal pain, it just give pain privacy. Still we chase it like salvation, tied inside currency. Yeah, truth told, money just amplifies the soul. If you empty when you broke, you'll be hollow made of gold. I seen addicts with millions and poor fathers full of honor. Seen women love security more than the man who brought it, but I get it. Ain't nobody trying to romanticize the struggle. Hard to quote morals when eviction at the front door. So we pray to dead presidents with religious devotion, cause America only listen when the pocket's making motions. And somewhere there's a youngin' staring out apartment windows, thinking cash will make them whole, and the pain will finally let go. I can't lie and say it won't change your circumstances, but it won't resurrect the people missing from the family dances. Green faces, that's what they taught us to believe in. Funny thing about money though, It could buy distance, not disappearance. Pain still unpacked wherever you live. Still,
everybody cheering, but nobody feels sincere here. Marble floors reflect the life I used to pray for. Funny how it costs more than anything I paid for. Yeah. I made it to the top and realized it's not crowded. Just echoing decisions and opinions unvalidated. Rooms full of power but empty of real comfort. Everybody polished but nobody fully certain. See, success got a sound but it's mostly quiet tension. Smiles for the cameras, paranoia in the mentions. Every handshake feel like history and revision. Every conversation carries subtle hidden division. I used to think the throne meant arrival and completion, but it's more like isolation dressed as achievement. The higher that you climb, the fewer voices feel honest. Everybody speaking careful, nobody breaking the promise. A perception of image and maintaining the illusion that winning don't come with emotional intrusion. But it does, it always does, just less visible. The loneliness get expensive, but still livable. I sit in rooms where my name changed conversations, but my mind still visit places. I can't escape from old blocks, old faces, unfinished reflections. Success didn't erase them, just shifted the sections. And I notice how applause don't equal connection, just noise that fades quickly after recognition. Throne room quiet, but the pressure's still speaking. Every victory echo feel deeper than meaning. You can win everything and still feel alone when the room full of people don't feel like home. I learned leadership heavier than the image suggests. It's decisions nobody claps for, but everybody expects. And every outcome carry weight you can't delegate, because blame always travels faster than better days. So I sit with it, fully no escaping distraction. Success don't pause for emotional reaction. It keeps moving while you process internal conflict, while you smile through rooms that feel slightly toxic. I seen empires built and collapse from within, not from enemies outside, but fractures within. Ego, neglect, misalignment of vision. Success without grounding become quiet division. So I stay intentional even when it feels heavy, because legacy don't care if you emotionally ready. It only cares if the structure remains after presence, if the foundation survives beyond your essence. Throne room quiet, but the pressure's still speaking. Every victory echo feel deeper than meaning. You can win everything and still feel alone when the room full of people don't feel like home. Truth is, I understand why kings used to isolate, cause visibility don't guarantee relatability, and trust become rare when influence expands. You start questioning intentions behind every hand, but I refuse to become a statue of distance. So I hold on to pieces of my old existence, even if they don't fully fit this new dimension. They remind me of something beyond intention. That power without connection is just decoration, and success without grounding is slow deterioration. So I stay in the tension between both worlds I live. The throne and the origin both still give. Yeah. Throne room ain't gold, it's responsibility. Heavy with silence and psychological clarity. You win and realize winning is not arrival, it's maintenance of everything you almost lost becoming,
dressed cleaner than the guys I know,
and everything you still might.
Funny how success just relocate the jungle scenery. Same predators, different chandeliers above the grade. First time at the table, I mistook smiles for alignment, till I watched the handshake turn cold over profit margins. Street rules translated quicker than I would've guessed. Everybody eating together while secretly counting portions. See, the block taught betrayal long before the labels did. Friends will line you up politely if survival say it's necessary. Corporate men just weaponize vocabulary more elegantly. Backdoor deals over lobster tails and private reservations. I seen executives destroy a man without raising voices, then toast a healthy competition while the stock price is lifted.
That's when I realized power don't change human nature. It just give ambition safer places to camouflage yourself in. Had partners promise loyalty while negotiating my leverage, try and dilute ownership disguised as helpful investments. But I came from environments where trust got people buried, so I read contracts like scripture for hidden contradictions. Everybody love the visionary till the vision get expensive, till your independence threaten structures they benefited from, and envy sharpens successful rooms than in the trenches. Cause broke dudes hate your jewelry, rich dudes hate your influence. Wolves at the table, smiling through the tension, everybody calculating value in the conversation. From the corners to the boardroom, same lessons apply. Never confuse shared meals with the absence of knives. Yes. I remember dudes from the hood saying we split forever, till the money came and suddenly the math changed direction. One wanted publishing, one felt entitled to percentages, another started gossiping with rivals out resentment. Same story repeated once the business got corporate. Lawyers speaking coded while pretending it's important. See, betrayal hurt deeper when success involved together, cause you want the person and the dream simultaneously. I had to learn leadership, lonely by its nature. Can't bring everybody up, but when the elevator narrow and guilt become a permanent guest beside achievement. Knowing some relationships died from ambition's evolution, still I refuse victimhood, let me state that clearly. I benefited from the same ruthless instincts that wounded me. Sometimes I cut ties cold to protect the bigger vision. So who am I to act surprised when others move similarly? Wolves at the table, smiling through the tension, everybody calculating value in the conversation. From the corners to the boardroom, same lessons apply. Never confuse shared meals with the absence of knives. Yes. Truth is, loyalty rare because fear control most people. Fear losing status, fear hunger, fear being equal. Money just exposed priorities already living underneath us. Pressure reveal character quicker than adversity speeches. And the lonelier you rise, the clearer motives look around you. Compliments sound different when your influence massive. But I still break bread, still believe in chosen family. Just wiser with the access and the energy I hand freely. Cause one real ally worth more than a room full of opportunists. One honest conversation worth 1,000 fake endorsements. So I keep a few close and the rest professionally distant. Learn survival ain't paranoia when history keep repeating. Yeah. Wolves don't disappear when you make it out the jungle. They just start wearing cufflinks. Users start wearing cufflinks, using business terms instead of street slang. But appetite, stay identical. And every throne got people circling it quietly, waiting for the king to blink first. Waiting for the king to blink first.